Hello everyone and welcome back to HeMakesMePlay. I am Marius and I'm blind. I can't see and so I make other people play video games. And today this honor falls to Steffen again. Hello Steffen.
Hello Marius.
Yes, back in the fortress in Sefolfikod. Sefolfikod, yes,
Yeah,
that's what I meant.
This is our fortress.
You passed my test. It is our fortress indeed. I can't wait to get back in. Last time we got it up and running. We have a storehouse, 2 halls, a dump, and we were making some bedrooms, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and today we need to get this thing self-sustainable. We need food, we need to make a farm and a dining room. Dwarves need to eat, but since we haven't furnished the bedrooms, the first thing, this won't take time in-game, it's just lots of menu browsing. Let's furnish the bedrooms, right?
So B for buildings, right?
B for buildings. We build furniture in this game. To place it, you have to build it.
So probably a bed, right?
Beds, doors, coffers, and what are they called? Where you put clothes. I think. What were they called? God, cabinets.
So we have willow beds or hazelwood beds.
It doesn't matter. Just use all the beds we have. Each room gets 1 bed, and according to the rules of Feng Shui, the bed should be in the opposite corner of the door.
What was that?
That's not part of the game.
Okay.
That's just me. But it does look nicer, right? I mean, you know where the door goes in the room, right? It's like diagonally to the staircase. And just opposite, in the opposite corner, we want the bed. Because that's where people feel most safe. Because the door is the possible entry point for predators.
And you also have to lie with or to lay with the head away from the door.
Yes.
And not towards the door.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. You understand Feng Shui?
I didn't want to apply that, but it's all right.
Yeah, I mean, we can keep going down this route, and then you would place the coffer on the left side of the door from the perspective of someone coming in, and the cabinet on the right. Or was it the other way around? I can never remember. I think I think big stuff goes on the left, and small stuff on the right. And then it's optimally designed. But are you placing these things while I'm just talking out of my ass?
I'm currently placing the beds.
Okay,
yeah,
very good.
You're doing great, Marius. I'm a little bit confused, but now I think I got the gist of it. So we were missing 1 bed, 1.
Yeah, I think we only
bedroom.
made 7 or so. Yeah. You can order the carpenter to make 1 more if you like.
The carpenter.
There's a carpentry workshop somewhere.
How do we do this?
You go to the carpentry workshop in the queue menu.
In the queue menu. So this is stockpile, this is the carpenter. Add a new task and make a bed.
You can make a couple if you want.
B.
We got some migrants as well, so.
A, B, A, B, A, B,
yeah.
A, B. Okay, 5 beds.
And now you can place like the doors, I would say.
But aren't... okay, so the doors need to be placed inside the rooms?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the square diagonally from the staircase.
Okay, we have a door. Let's see.
And these are, by the way, quite luxurious rooms. Dwarves will be okay with just having a cell, basically. Or actually, at minimum, to keep them happy, you would probably have a 2x2 room, which has 1 door, 1 space for a bed, 1 for a coffer, and 1 for a cabinet. And there's basically no walking room in such a room, but that's okay. Dwarves will pass over those squares occupied with furniture. And that's the minimum they need to be happy. But, I mean, we have space. Why not give them a little bit more breathing room? Sometimes later in the game, nobles will complain if commoners have rooms that are more luxurious or as luxurious as their rooms.
This seems like we don't want to have royals in here, right?
Well, you never want to have royals, but you get them whether you want them or not.
Okay.
But there's an easy solution. We just give them even bigger rooms. It's okay.
Okay.
I mean, we have the whole mountain.
Yes. Okay. So I placed all doors, all beds.
Now coffers.
Coffers. This is a cabinet? No.
You can do cabinets as well. There should be coffers and cabinets, separate categories. Or it might be called container.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, container or cabinet? What do you want?
We both. Pick one.
Okay. I pick the cabinet.
Okay.
And where do I need to place them?
In one of the remaining corners of the room. And as we said, to the left from when you come in.
When I come into the level. Okay, I did this.
Put yourself into the perspective of a dwarf.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
This will be a useful skill for what's coming up ahead.
Really?
Yeah, I'm just saying that. I don't know.
Okay, placing cabinets, placing cabinets, placing cabinets, and placing cabinets.
Doesn't
Now
that
it looks like a swastika in the room.
Ha! I tricked you.
Shit.
No, that was not my intention. Maybe it will
We
get
need to
better.
fill the other corner, then it doesn't look like
put
it.
a coffer there or a container.
So we did some cabinets and now some containers.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, now it looks better.
And if you wanted a fortress with a population of 200, then you have to do this 200 times.
Oh, Jesus.
For each room. But it's okay. It'll, it happens over a long, slow period of growth of the fortress.
Okay.
And you can use, if you want, you can use DF hack to do this efficiently by putting a sort of a template or a macro in DF hack. I've never done that, but I believe you can use that tool to do this.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm almost done.
Quality of life stuff, Yeah, and then one more task remains.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll get to that.
Okay, placing the last two cabinets and now the last two coffers. Okay, everything's done.
And now hit Q and hover over a bed.
But it's not built yet.
Oh, okay. That's right. We have to wait for them to deliver this stuff. But we want to be maximum efficient. So let's think about the farm, okay? I would propose that we make this the hall with the dump, the northwestern hall, right?
Which is already done, yeah?
Yeah. We make that the location of the farm, but the farm should be below this hall because that's the level of the river, right?
That's the level of...
Yeah. So I would say we just put... how about just to spice it up, some ramps in the northern wall of this hall?
Okay. Designate.
But like...
Up ramp, down ramp?
Yeah, can you dig both?
I mean...
I would propose making up ramps on the lower level, but at the space where the wall is, on the upper level, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm currently in the upper level.
Yeah.
And then on the bottom side of the room, on the southern or the northern?
Northern. In the middle of the northern wall, I would make 3, so many people can walk there. Just make 3 ramps side by side that lead down.
Up downstairs? No. Ramps,
No.
right? I mean,
you can also first take out the walls, and then from below we dig the ramps. How's that sound?
How do I take out the walls?
Just in the northern wall of the northwestern hall, you just do normal digging on 3 tiles of wall in the center. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it looks like there's an alcove or something. But we're gonna put ramps there in a second.
Okay. This I can do.
Okay. And then you just let them dig. Should be a quick job.
Okay, this needs to be dug out now. Somebody is doing this or not? Oh, they're hauling the stuff in the rooms.
Yeah, that should be a whole fortress job.
But the miners aren't mining yet.
Maybe they're doing other stuff.
Yeah,
We
for
could
sure.
consider disabling other jobs for the miners since their mining expertise is so precious. But usually I think mining is a very high priority job. They should be tending to it unless they're like drinking or eating or whatever.
Currently they're hauling stuff from outside.
Yeah.
Oh no, now it's dug out. Okay. And
It's dug out?
Yeah.
Okay, then go back to digging or designating for D.
Yeah.
And now you find the up ramp option.
Yeah.
And now you just hover your cursor over one of those 3 tiles, the leftmost perhaps, of the alcove we just dug. And then you switch to a level below and you designate 3 tiles from that point to the right as up ramps.
Okay. R for up ramps.
And then they should break through the floor.
It's really not that. I almost can't see them. This would probably be better in the ASCII variant.
Yeah, I remember we had this problem earlier that you
Yes.
can't see the up ramp. Yeah, something to keep in mind.
But this should be fixed. So hover over the bed with Q. You want it, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Are they all placed?
Almost all.
Oh, okay. You can start.
Yeah. No. Every bed is placed.
Okay, good. Then pick one with Q, and tell me what's in the menu. Because I think you just make it a room with R, but I'm not sure.
I mean, I can make R with make bedroom.
Yeah, that. And now it will change the menu, and you will. I don't know what what it looks like because it's not ASCII, but there should be an area sort of highlight. With plus, you can increase the area. Make sure that it just encompasses the entire 3x3 room. The door should block the flow of this highlighting. Do you know what I mean?
No.
So if you hit plus,
Yes.
perhaps on the number pad or whatever.
Yeah, it will get bigger.
Right, but at some point it won't get any bigger, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's because there are walls and there's also the door. If the door wasn't there, you could keep hitting plus and it would encompass the entire fortress.
Yeah.
Which is nonsense. We don't want that. It's just, I'm just pointing out that doors are useful to limit the size of rooms. So you just make that the whole room, and then what does the menu say? I'm not sure how you say you're done.
You can just press enter and
Yeah.
it's done. But I always select parts of the walls.
Yeah, they should be highlighted in a slightly different
Yes,
color.
it is.
That's correct.
Yeah. That's all right.
That's all right.
Should I select all the walls or just the thing?
Make it as big as you can.
Okay. But then I will also it will also include the staircase.
Oh, that's what I meant. The door should be blocking that.
It isn't.
Maybe once the door is placed, it will.
It is placed.
Okay, exit this menu. We will get to the bottom of this.
Okay.
Because this is easy. The door might be set as internal. Hit Q and hover over the door.
Okay. It's a claystone door. It's pet passable. And I can forbid passage,
No.
keep tightly closed, or set it as internal.
Yeah, okay, set it as internal. But normally it's the external doors that block the flow. But now go back to the bed and see if this flow highlighting changes in any way. Or the door is in the wrong spot and it's not diagonal to the staircase. Or the highlighting doesn't actually work with diagonal doors. That's also possible. But we'll figure it out. You can just make it encompass the whole room and it'll be fine.
Now I can encompass the whole Dwarven Fortress.
Something has changed?
Yeah, because I set the
Okay,
door to internal.
Yeah, this is what happens when the door is no longer considered a blocker, like a blocking element for this flow of this highlighting. Set it back to external.
Okay.
And then just make the room big and let's stop worrying about it.
Okay.
But do you understand this system?
Yeah,
Because we're going to keep reusing this.
quite well. The thing is that I can, for some point, or for some reason, I can select an area. So the rooms are 3x3,
Yeah.
and together with the walls,
Uh-huh.
where one tile of the wall is actually the staircase, right?
Actually, the staircase should not be inside the 3x3 area.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
I was
okay.
talking. No, sorry. I was counting wrong. Of course, there's a 3x3 free area.
Yeah.
Where the furniture is in.
Yeah.
And it's surrounded by.
In total, it's 4x4, right? No, 5x5.
5x5,
Yeah,
right. So together with the walls, and I can select these walls as well. They have a different color.
Yeah.
And I was just asking, because one wall is adjacent to another room,
Yeah.
if I can select this
it's
room
fine.
twice. It's fine.
I think the other color, I don't know exactly what that means, but it sort of, I think, means it's not really part of the room. I think only the most brightest, most colorful highlighting area is the actual room.
Okay, that's okay.
That's enough for us, right?
Yeah, now I can assign bed, free bed, barracks, dormitory, resize room, or assign location. Current owner, nobody.
Yeah, I forget if dwarves will if you don't assign them, will they just grab the room for themselves? What happens when you hit free room?
I mean, I did nothing. Where was this menu with a Q, right?
With Q, yeah. What you can do here is tell the game what kind of bedroom this is, and you can assign it to a specific dwarf.
Yes.
That's how you give nobles good quarters.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a bit tedious. It's easier if each dwarf just picks their own bedroom.
Ah, okay. It seems like, because I can assign a bed with A.
That's
then
what I
there's
meant.
the option with F to free bed.
Yeah, what does that mean?
I don't know, but
Can you hit that? See what happens?
now it says make bedroom again. Why?
Oh, I guess you just deleted the room. Then make it a bedroom again.
With Q, right?
Yeah. That's just, just make it a bedroom. Leave it unassigned. We'll see if someone grabs it. And I suspect someone will grab the bedroom.
Okay, and this I will repeat with every
Yeah.
bed. Okay.
Sorry, that's just how it goes.
That's all right.
But we're putting a lot of attention and love into each room, and that's how, if you keep doing this to every part of the fortress, in the end you'll have a very lovable fortress that has a lot of love and attention put into it, and that's what makes this game so great.
Indeed, I agree. Okay, let me just Q on the bed, R, and enter, and escape. That's it.
All right.
Just Q, R, enter, escape. Q.
Yeah, eventually you can get into a kind of rhythm where it's just one hand motion.
Yes.
Almost like drumming.
Almost like drumming. Q, R, enter, escape. Okay, and now the last rooms on the top floor.
And don't forget to resize them though, to make them large.
Oh, they are already in the right.
Okay.
The maximum size.
That's great.
Escape. Q. R. Enter. Escape. Okay, that's done.
All right. Let's get back to the farm.
Yeah. Also, the ramp is dug out.
Nice. Now hit D for digging and go to the lower level. And now we kind of, I would say, just dig out.
Tunnel one by one?
Well, no, I would say, okay, how do you want the farm to look? I was gonna say make a room that's maybe 7 wide and goes maybe 20 to the north or something, and then we're gonna flood that room. But maybe also make a don't put the ramps in the southernmost part of the room, but in the southern middle. Do you know what I mean? Or
I mean, we're currently just at the lower level, right?
Yeah.
Besides the ramps.
Exactly.
The problem is that directly south east southwest of us.
Yeah.
There's a bedroom.
That's true. That's all right. We want to dig to the north a little,
Okay,
right?
to the north.
Yeah.
So
I guess we have no space to the southwest, right?
Not to the southwest. To the southeast, yes.
Yeah, okay. We might put some stores there, but then just forget about it. Just make a room, I would say 7 wide, and what does it look like to you? What do you want? 15 to 20 tall to the north from the ramps, I would
All right.
say. And of course the ramps are central to the room.
In the central, but on the bottom side, right? On the southern side. Okay. So 7 wide and from left to right?
Yeah, 7 from left to right. So we have space for farm plots that are 3 by 3 on each side.
Should the ramps be inside the room or also in kind of an alcove?
I would say an alcove.
Okay.
Well, before I was saying inside the room, but since we have no space to the south.
So 7 wide and then, let's see, 1, 2, so 20 long, right?
Yeah, if that looks good to you, sure.
That looks like a farm.
All right.
I think.
Now they can just dig for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then you know what's going to happen. I mean, yeah, you could keep designating if you want, but I would say let them dig this stuff out first. We're going to this is going to be a quick and easy job, okay? We're going to like 5 to the north in the room or whatever. We're going to make a horizontal line of staircases leading down. And below that will just be a sort of catchment area for overflow water, which we will divert to below the main entrance hall, so we can build a well there, you know? Yeah, we're gonna be maximum efficient and use the overflow water for well water.
Okay, so
but first they can dig this out, that's fine.
Okay.
If you want. Or do you want to designate everything?
I mean, I can already designate the downstairs.
Yeah, sure.
Up downstairs or just downstairs?
Just downstairs. And then below that we will make upstairs. And as I said, just leave some space, go 5 to the north into the room, and then there make a horizontal line. So there's basically no, like any water has to go over those stairs, right? And it will flow down instead of flooding the fortress. And you don't have to designate them individually. You can also designate stairs as a line.
Ah, okay. But I did this.
That's okay. I heard you do it individually. You can do the same thing with upstairs now from the level below. That should be level -2. Is that correct?
This would be correct.
All right.
We're -2, and there designate upstairs.
That's right.
So this is a U on the same line, 7 wide, right? 2, yes.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
Yeah, and then since you're designating below, like on this that's the -2 level where you just did the upstairs, right? So now south of those stairs there should be nothing, and you can just make a sort of biggish room, like 10 by 10. And then lead like one little corridor to exactly below the main hall. You know what I mean?
But south of these upstairs in the -2
yeah.
Story.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it really doesn't matter where we put this. It's just a big basin for water.
Okay. So 10 by 10?
Yeah, sure, I'd say.
Okay.
And then do that one little corridor to, like, you have to pick in the main hall where you want the well, which I would say should be in the center. And then just exactly below that needs to be a square of water.
The main entrance hall, right?
Yeah. I would say that's where we should put a well, because around wells there are always meeting areas, and that's a good place for a meeting area.
And then we just need a 1 tile wide corridor to that place.
Yeah, so below a well you just need 1 square of water, but we need to get the water there somehow, so we have to dig a corridor there. And you will also need to dig up, but we can get to that later.
Okay. I think.
You got it?
I think I've got it.
Okay. I mean, okay, there's always more.
Maybe a viewer sees a fault in my plan, but I think that's all right. Yeah.
You can make upstairs and downstairs where the well is, so we can dig, so we can remove them later and remove the floors and stuff.
Okay, so designate upstairs
and
or downstairs.
On the -2 level, you make an upstairs instead of just digging out the last square.
Upstairs in the bottom, okay.
And then below that is an up and down stair.
Below? No,
above. Above that, exactly. You're listening very well. Is an up and down stair, and then on the upper level should be the main entrance level, and there you just make a downstairs.
Okay.
Yeah, and now they should be digging.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Autumn has come.
Yeah, we gotta get cracking.
Oh, there's so much red stuff outside. Why is it red? Oh,
because of
is
autumn.
red.
Because it's the leaves. They're turning brown and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just wondering.
I hope we're not running out of food. I don't know.
I mean, the fisher is doing something, right?
That's probably good. Yeah, we also built a fishery, so it's edible. That's cool.
I mean, currently the woodcutter has no job and the fish cleaner has no job.
Okay. Well, you could designate everything outside to gather plants. Get a little bit of food.
Yeah, why not?
And then tell the fisher or whatever to gather. Or the woodcutter.
Designate and then gather plants for P. And then just an area, right?
Yeah. Just a very large area.
Very large, okay.
Yeah. Okay. And now maybe select the woodcutter and enable plant gathering for him.
View
Or her.
the woodcutter. It's called Urvad.
Oh, that's a dude.
He's already gathering plants.
Oh, okay. Cool. Then he's our plant gatherer.
But the fish cleaner has no job currently.
Why is he not fishing?
I mean, because he's a fish cleaner.
Oh, make him a fisher dwarf. Yeah, you're right.
View unit.
I mean, we have this wonderful river. Let's exploit it.
Go to unit. And then I want... Okay, labor, right?
Yeah.
Labor, I want to see no job. Oh, he's a lot of jobs he has.
A jack of all trades.
Yeah, he's an adequate fish cleaner, butcher, tanner, weaver, clother.
Okay.
Okay, but I want to go to preferences and then labor. And then I want to enable
Fishing.
fishing.
He might not have a fishing rod though. I don't know.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. He can borrow one. There must be one somewhere.
Farming related, fishing related. Fishing. Okay. Let's
Yeah,
see.
make him get some passwords for credit cards and stuff.
Yeah. And now the metalsmith has no job.
While he's a metalsmith. I mean, yeah, we're not there yet. You can, like, here's the job we need. You can make that guy a mechanic, the metalsmith, and then build a mechanics workshop, because we're gonna need some mechanisms.
Okay. Making him a mechanic.
I don't think we have a mechanic yet.
Units. We have a miner, expedition leader. Okay, metalsmith. He now stores items in barrels.
Yeah.
But we want to go to that unit. No, we want to go to unit with Z. And then we want to enable... Where is it? Stoneworking?
No, is there engineering or something?
Metalsmithing, jewelry, crafts, engineering.
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 It should have mechanics in there.
Yes, mechanics.
Just enable that.
Is this to build these trash mechanisms? No.
Trash no, just mechanisms.
What
I don't know if they're trash.
I mean, at some point we want to make some statuettes and little crowns of stone, right? To sell them to the elves?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. We should do that too, but we can't do everything at once. That's stone crafting.
Ah, stone crafting.
You can make a stone crafting workshop as well if you want. But that's so here's the two tasks. Stone crafting workshop and a mechanics workshop.
Our mason, I think,
Uh-huh.
has just created a masterpiece.
Nice.
Granite throne.
He's getting better.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now the mason has no job. No, still the metalsmith has no job.
Make a mechanics workshop.
Make a mechanic. Buildings? No.
I'm not sure which.
Not
Yeah, it
buildings.
is work B and then W for workshops.
Is it like this? Yes. Workshop. A mechanics workshop. There it
Yeah.
is. It's T.
And we're still setting up this fortress, so just put it down in the main hall somewhere. There should be space.
Okay.
And since you're at it, make a stone crafting workshop. Since you're absolutely right, we do need to... There will be traders this autumn, probably, and we want some crap to sell to them. We can at least trade for food.
what is it? Boyer's Mason's workshop?
No, stone crafting.
Craft straw workshop.
Yeah, that one.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. There's no stone crafting. It's just you can also craft bones in there and stuff.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
They
Did
are
you
being
build
built,
that?
yes.
Okay.
Or they are being built. I'm not sure if they're finished yet. But at some point they should be.
So who has stone crafting enabled?
I don't know. Let's see the unit list.
Well, you don't have to. The one who has it enabled will build that workshop.
Maybe the mason should do this? I
Or
don't know.
since he's so good at masonry now, maybe
Or the expedition leader, because
someone
he
who
has
is
nothing else
useless.
to do. Yeah, the expedition leader, okay?
Okay.
Who needs a leader anyway?
Sure. Our leader makes nice little like stone drums and trinkets.
Stone working, stone detailing, or masonry? What should I enable?
Stone working.
I mean, stone working is a menu.
Yeah.
And when I enter this, I can enable masonry or stone detailing.
No, then go back up.
Go
Crafts.
back up,
Something
okay.
with crafts.
Yeah, crafts.
Okay.
And then there is stone crafting.
that one.
All right.
That's right. Okay.
He will do some.
I like how the expedition leader is making the shit we will trade for food.
Nice.
He does take care of his people. With his amazing crafts.
We'll see.
The thing is, when people start, it always comes out super low quality. So you got these Neolithic dwarves digging out the mountain for its riches. And here, do you want this worthless piece of granite that I shaped into a slightly rounder shape? Give me your camel cheese.
Or the
Pig cheese.
pig cheese, yes. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, they've dug out everything to the upstairs, and they built the up downstairs, and they built the downstairs.
Everything's dug out?
Yes.
Okay, dig towards, like just a one tile corridor, maybe just a straight one, to the river, but don't...
Into the river?
No, don't, like on the -1 level, the level of the
Yeah.
farm.
Yeah.
But don't breach the river yet.
So one tile just.
Yeah,
From the north of the 20x7 room.
yeah. Should just go north to the river, right?
It does. It's
Yeah.
quite a long way, but it does.
Yeah. But don't breach the river. This is the one single piece that's important. Because this will be an exciting thing to do.
Operation, yeah. Okay, let's see if this dwarf fucks up or not. I mean...
And tell the mechanic to start making mechanisms, because we will need them presently.
Are tree roots sufficient to block water from flowing into the...
I don't know.
Okay, then not. Then maybe let's not try it out.
You can dig around it.
I guess. How to?
There's no problem with making bends and stuff.
How to
What?
remove designation? There it is.
Mhm. I like how you're thinking along. It's good to watch out
Okay,
for that.
let's delete that.
Yeah. And I mean, you don't want to damage the tree. If you dig out the root, or like if you submerge it in water, the tree will drown.
Yeah. The other thing is sandy loam wall.
Ah.
I'm also not sure if this
I think that's fine.
holds the river back. But I'm now just having like 3 tiles or so away until we breach
Okay.
the river, so everything seems fine. All right, what is this? It's shiny metal. It's just granite.
Okay.
Okay, so we have mostly granite and siltstone.
Make mechanisms.
Make mechanisms. All right, we will
Go with
make
Q to the mechanics workshop.
a caravan has.
Here we go. Okay. There's always stuff to do.
Has-
Quickly build a trade depot, please.
Okay.
Just put it outside the fortress.
B, and then trade depot for.
Yeah.
Trade depot.
Should be its own thing.
Capital D.
Uh-huh. For
Outside?
depot, I guess. Yeah. We'll tear it down again. And that's where the traders will go to put down their wares, and we will also put our wares there and maybe be able to trade.
So, Craftsdorf Workshop, add a new task.
Craftsdorf,
No, not Crafts.
you can do that as well.
Ah, okay.
Just make stone crafts and put it on repeat. Forever.
Where are they? Rock, wood? Ah, rock.
Make rock crafts.
Rock, make rock crafts.
Make rock crafts.
Nice.
I like saying that. Feels good.
Repeat, okay.
Start the sweatshop.
And then add a new task with the mechanics
Yeah,
workshop.
make some mechanism, but just 4 or 5.
Add a new task. T. So 5
There you go.
mechanisms.
Okay.
This, I'm
What?
very happy about this. Everything goes faster,
Yeah, I also feel like it goes faster.
at least for me.
We'll have this up in no time, and then we're probably gonna die. No, probably not.
Should we dig out all the other rooms? The whole crystal lattice? The whole lattice halls? We want to...
I would focus the digging on stuff we actually need, but if
Okay.
you want to keep them busy digging, you can dig out the dining hall, sure.
The dining hall. To the left?
I would say
To the right or to the
So-
middle?
the western hall.
Yes.
So if you consider the northwestern hall,
Hmm?
then you make a tunnel. I think we made the tunnels 2 wide and 10 long.
Yeah.
And you make one like that to the south.
Mhm.
And that we call the western hall or just the dining hall. And I think we made them 11 by 11, right? Square.
Yeah, I think so too.
Do you want to immediately like dig out the vertical stuff and just make up ramps everywhere?
What?
I guess no, never mind. We'll get to that when. Let's focus on the relevant stuff. Just dig out
Okay.
the room, and we'll dig out the ceiling in a fun project later.
Okay.
Do you? Okay. But this one thing you can do. Okay. For this dining hall, I would suggest you to leave 4 single squares of this room
Okay.
undug and like to become pillars. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you can place them wherever you find aesthetically pleasing.
Okay.
All right. And now this should keep the miners busy.
It should, yes. Let me see.
And then the next thing would be to build a bridge in the flood tunnel.
Okay, what about these pillars? What was that again? You wanted?
Oh, well, so in
Yeah.
the dining hall,
Yeah.
By pillar, I just mean one square that is not dug out.
Just one.
Yeah, and that will then become a de facto pillar. And I would place these like at 4 locations symmetrical in the dining hall. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And just like remove the designation to have those pillars. They will actually become nice pillars once we smooth the stone. They will look nice. And the dwarves will recognize them. And maybe, I don't know, maybe put them with 2 diagonal spaces to each of the corners, you know?
I already exactly did that.
Yeah, it's kind of obvious what is the
Yeah.
right choice, right?
Yeah.
But this, you know, it'll just give a slight visual detail to the dining hall, so it looks a little bit different.
I mean, just something to please my OCD.
Yeah.
Can we make the tunnels between the rooms 3
Yeah.
tiles wide?
Absolutely, sure.
Because then they are symmetrical to the center of, or they are centered because
yeah.
the width of the rooms is 11 by 11.
So, one slight adjustment.
Yeah.
But at the point where they join,
Mm-hmm.
oh, this won't be possible for some, but we can build walls, I guess. At the point, well, okay, here's what I'm thinking. At the point where they join the room, you leave the center wall tile there so that we can place doors on either side of it.
Ooh, that's great.
So that
But
each...
the tunnel is 3 wide.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
In a 2 wide tunnel, you can place doors in those 2 squares and have double doors, basically. Once it's 3 wide, there will be a middle square where you can't place a door.
But we want to have doors
Yeah, so we
Case of
can lock
emergen-
them.
in case of emergency.
Exactly.
Okay.
But it's okay if you just leave that square a wall, and then it works.
Great.
Okay.
I love that.
Yeah, I also like 3 wide corridors. It's just a bit more spacious.
Remove designation. There and there. Absolutely beautiful.
Yes.
Let's
I shall-
dig my busy bees.
I
or
think
so.
Sefolfikod is Dwarvish for graph theory.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I'm claiming.
Okay.
Let's build a bridge.
A bridge. Just as an information,
Yeah,
the tunnel to the river has been dug out.
exactly.
So, and currently, what is he doing? This dwarven miner?
Probably digging the dining room.
No, he's hauling stuff out of the tunnel to the river.
Okay.
Whatever. So
Well,
he's dumping stuff.
that's okay.
Okay. A bridge we
Yeah.
want to build. Where do we want the bridge?
So this is confusing, so I will
Yes.
explain. This bridge is not supposed to cross any chasm or whatever. This is just abusing the fact that bridges make better floodgates than floodgates themselves.
Okay.
And we will build a 2-log, bridge in that flooding tunnel as far to the river as you can. And you just kind of, so when you build a bridge, the game lets you size that bridge, right? Okay, so you make it probably,
G for bridge. Okay.
yeah, and then
Bridge placement.
so this tunnel goes south to north,
Yes.
and you make the bridge into two tiles that, one south, one north.
Yes.
And now comes the important part. In that menu, it tells you whether this bridge is raising or retracting. Does it have a button associated with it?
WADXS. I can press. So,
So make it W, and then it should say, where does it raise?
it now says.
What happens when you hit W? Does that resize the bridge?
No, let me do this again. So when I use U and M, I can change the height. So
Yeah.
how much tiles it will use.
We just want 1 by 2.
The width is at 1 tile.
Very good.
So we have 2 tiles to the north-south south direction.
Height is 2, width is 1.
And now I can press W, A, D, or X, or S.
Yeah.
And underneath it says raise direction.
Yeah.
And when I press W,
Uh-huh. It raises to the north. Arrow to the north.
yes, raises arrow to the north.
Make it S, so it raises to the south.
It says retracts now.
Oh, okay.
Maybe X is
yeah,
raises
it's below
to the
S,
south.
right?
Yeah, yes.
So that makes sense. Yeah.
So this is raises and then arrow
towards
down.
you.
Yes.
Towards John. Yeah. Do you understand this? It's just, it tells you where the bridge, in which direction does it go up.
And now it raises down.
Yeah,
So-
towards the south. So the northern tile of the bridge, of these 2 tiles, that will disappear. Anything on it will be catapulted and flung to the south. Do you understand? Because that will be raised up.
Okay.
And
So-
the other way if it would raise north.
So basically it's a
a raising bridge.
yeah, and the pressure from the river can close this bridge on itself.
No, we will hook this up with a mechanism, but what we're abusing is the fact that when a bridge is in its raised condition, it forms a wall and cannot be passed by anything, which is very good. And you place this now in the vertical tunnel, not vertical, but like north-south tunnel
Yes,
of
yeah.
the river flooding thing, as close to the river as you can.
Okay. With granite, siltstone.
Oh, it doesn't
wood,
matter. Just granite.
Granite.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, there's a bridge.
Yeah. And now we should consider where do you want the lever to that bridge? Or lever? I can never remember.
Yeah, me neither. I mean,
Should we
probably at the farm, right?
I
Somewhere?
would not put the lever on the same level as the river in case
Oh, wait,
of
wait,
flooding.
wait, wait. Something has happened. I'm your liaison from Mountain Homes. Let's discuss your situation. The expedition leader meets with the outpost liaison.
Yes, he's like
liaison?
liaison.
Yeah, liaison. Okay.
Is what I would say.
This is what's happening.
Yeah.
Can I continue?
Enter.
Enter. Merit deserves a reward, and I come empowered to establish this colony as an official land of our realm. Is this good or bad?
I don't know.
Okay. Do you have any dwarves to recommend for elevation?
Yeah, the expedition leader. He should recommend himself.
I can either choose A. I can scarcely believe this good news.
Yeah,
I have some recommendations. Or B. Flattering, but we'd rather maintain our distance from the homeland.
I literally don't know what
A.
the consequences are. What do you feel like?
I think we should try this. The
Yeah,
game offers us something.
Yes, of course,
would
we
be
are
very
honored.
Boring. Yeah. Okay, we can't believe this good news. I have some recommendations.
Yeah.
A barony for the miner, the mason, the miner, the expedition leader, the fish cleaner, the herbalist, the fisher dwarf, the miner, the administrator, or the metalsmith.
The expedition leader
Should get a barony.
Yes, obviously.
Recommend.
Well, this will make our fortress a barony, right? And he will be the baron.
Nice.
Yeah.
Escape. There is much to share. Information added to civilizations and worlds info.
Cool.
Do we want to finish peeking in on a conversation?
Yeah, finish. We are busy.
What requests do you have of our merchants? Begin discussions or no?
Sure, begin. Yeah. This is what we'll get next year, right?
Okay, now we can get some stuff.
Yeah.
We can set the priority for
what do we
yak
want?
leather or something.
What do we want next year? You can tell him just food is fine always. I don't know. This time we have an anvil, right? So that's not necessary.
Maybe.
Clothes are nice. They will be sort of harder to make quickly. So food, clothes, and like...
Clothes, like done clothes, not cloth?
Not cloth. Just,
Okay.
Yeah, I would say clothes. So, yeah, because dwarves, their clothes will rot off their bodies.
So body wear, right?
Yeah.
So we can take leather armor, mail shirts, breastplates, dresses,
No, that's-
robes, shirts, coats, vests, and cloaks.
Yeah, vests, cloaks, robes, that kind of stuff.
Vests, cloaks, and robes. So maybe like medium priority.
Yeah, sure. Just a bit above average.
Robes, vests, and cloaks you wanted?
Yeah.
No
I mean,
no
I
shirts?
wish you... Well, shirts is fine too. All normal clothes, right?
Okay.
I wish you
Dresses
could just...
also, right?
Yeah. I wish you could just tell him, like, all clothes. Just not armor.
Okay.
That's too expensive. And food.
And also headwear and handwear?
Yes, and footwear especially.
So headwear,
Socks.
helms, caps, or hoods?
Hoods.
In the hood. Okay. Okay, handwear, gauntlets, gloves, or mittens?
Mittens.
Mittens. Footwear, high boots, low boots, socks, and shoes.
All of those.
All of those. With a higher priority?
Highest priority to socks.
Really?
Of course. They rot off, man.
Okay.
You don't want a dwarf fortress full of stinking socks, man.
Legwear, leggings, greaves, and trousers.
Trousers.
This is amazing. We're shopping for clothes.
Well, you realize this is just an order for next year. You don't get anything yet.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah.
Legwear, shields, toys, instruments, pets. Drinks, cheeses. What do cheeses?
Yeah, cheese, sure. As I said, food and drink is good.
Yak cheese we have. One humped camel cheese. Donkey, horse, cow, sheep, pig cheese. I want pig cheese again.
Of course.
Goat cheese, water buffalo cheese, llama cheese. Reindeer cheese. Jesus Christ. Is there dwarf cheese as well?
You do love the cheeses.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna let you choose.
Okay. And maybe some drinks, right?
Yeah.
Dwarven wine.
This is good, even if you have enough
Dwarven
drink.
ale.
Just for
Dwarven beer,
variety.
And dwarven rum with a slightly higher priority.
Uh-huh.
Right? Powders, extracts, meat.
Meat is fine, yeah.
Prepared yak eye.
Well,
yummy.
eat the whole animal, I guess.
Yeah, and prepared yak
Liver.
intestines.
Haggis.
Haggis, yeah. Chopped yak liver. Yak tripe. This sounds disgusting.
Well, you make do.
Prepared yak brain. Bobcat meat.
I don't know what that is.
Bobcat is...
Bobcat, okay, yeah.
Like goat sweet bread. I don't know.
That sounds really disgusting.
Yeah, I picked
How
it
do you
up.
make bread out of goats?
Chinchilla meat. What is a hoary marmot?
A woolly mammoth.
No, a hoary. So H-O-A-R-Y.
I don't know.
And marmot, M-A-R-M-O-T.
It's a dumb joke. It's a pun on woolly mammoth, right? A
Really?
hoary marmot. I think so.
Or
Anyway, get one. I want one. Whatever it is.
great horned owl meat. Yes. Dingo lung. Of course. Dingo spleen. Snail eye. What?
Snails don't have eyes.
They do.
No.
Bumblebee brain. Nice.
That's a good band name.
Bumblebee
Because of the
brain.
alliteration.
Ibex. Ibex. What's
That
this?
that sounds like an Australian animal.
Okay.
Probably exists.
Honey badger. Liver.
Badger,
yeah.
mushroom,
100 camel.
mushroom.
Honeybee brain. This is bumblebee and honeybee. Ant brain. Nice.
I would say ants don't have a brain. They have a nervous system.
Tick brain.
Oh, come on.
I mean,
That's a bit rich.
okay. And a crocodile eye, and that's all we need, right?
Yeah, I think so. At least for now.
There's a lot more.
Yeah. And you can also, can we trade with the present traders?
Maybe.
Yeah, go to the trade depot.
So we don't need anything more?
I'm done. If you want
Okay.
anything more, if you want to keep shopping,
Escape
sure.
done. Well then, we have finalized the import agreement.
Okay.
Feel free to go over the documents. Look over the documents.
Yeah, just pretend you're looking at it
Yeah,
and then hit
okay,
enter.
Enter. Escape done.
Yeah, this
Let's
looks,
discuss
very
what we are
good.
willing to offer for your craftsdwarf ship.
Yeah, here's where they tell us their priorities.
Feel free to go over the documents.
You can take a look at
They
this.
want a lot of armor,
Okay.
just a tiny bit of quivers.
Okay.
They want a lot of cloth bracelets,
Uh-huh.
wooden scepters,
Uh-huh.
cloth in general, and ammunition.
Okay.
And then some, a little bit of prepared metals and handwear and sheet
Yeah.
and figurines.
I like the body armor. We can make them some mail. That's cool. Don't know out of what yet, but we will.
Body armor? Wait,
Yeah, like a mail shirt, you know?
armor, just armor, yeah.
Well, I mean, they said body armor, right? So not
No.
helmets, not
So-
shields.
So they said in different like priorities, but there's armor,
Just armor.
just armor,
Okay.
quivers,
Yeah.
cloth bracelets,
Yeah.
figurines,
Yeah.
wooden scepters,
It's okay.
prepared metals, handwear, cloth, sheet, and ammunition.
Yeah, and I'm saying of all that, armor is the most attractive because we want to make tons of armor anyway, just to train our armor smith.
Okay.
So it's good to get rid of that early shitty armor that he will produce.
That has a price of 162%.
That's
and
good.
Quite a high priority.
Yeah, it's expensive to begin with, right?
Okay.
So that's you can probably, if you trade them one good steel shirt,
Yeah.
you can probably buy out a whole caravan.
Ah, okay.
Is what I'm predicting.
Okay.
So that's a very bang for your buck kind of item.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to get to smithing.
Me neither.
Yeah, this is a
It's,
lot of fun, by the way.
smithing.
Thanks for playing. I'm so excited.
No worries. Okay, that's the escape done.
All right, good job diplomating.
Farewell. I look forward to our meeting next year. Our fortunes rise and fall together. I don't think so, but never mind. Okay.
Now go to the trade depot, please.
With Q?
With Q, I think.
With
yeah.
Q. Trade depot. Waiting for architect. Needs
crap.
architecture.
Okay, go to the mason, please.
The mason, not the masonry, but the mason.
Yeah, with you or whatever.
You, yes. We have the miner, the mason. He's sleeping right now.
Oh god, is he okay? Take a look at his room. Can you zoom onto him?
That's creepy. But we will do.
Come on, this is how this game is played. There's no privacy. Is he in a room?
He's in a room.
Okay. Can you hit Q and look at the bed?
Ah. Let's see. Q. Current owner, the Mason.
Nice. So they claimed some rooms. That's
Yes.
great.
Mhm.
Okay. So we don't need to assign them. Still, even while he's sleeping, you can change his jobs. That's okay.
That sounds wrong, but okay.
I know. There's no breaks in this fortress.
Oh
okay?
wait, some migrants have arrived.
Oh my fuck! It never ends. It never ends.
We're so good.
Ah,
I mean, this is
okay.
such an attractive working place here we have. So
well, we can make one of them the architect.
immigrants get the job done.
That's right, Hamilton. I love it. So,
Okay.
can you go to this time? Can we catch the wave? Just go to the border, wherever you got zoomed, and just wait there until you see the immigrants trickle in. Not
Yeah,
tickle.
there's one.
Okay, hit V and look at him. I just want to get a bit of info on these new
So
people.
he's a weaponsmith.
Oh, that's good.
He has some.
What are his skills?
Let me see. A general I need to look. So he's a competent axe dwarf.
Oh, cool.
Novice shield user, novice armor user, discipline observer dodger, adequate weaponsmith,
Mm-hmm.
a novice student, wordsmith, and writer,
Wow. A poet warrior. He's a real samurai.
and also a climber, a critical thinker, and a competent
Competitive?
sorry.
Companion?
No, competent
Ah,
logician.
wow.
Yeah,
He's a real, Renaissance man.
he's nice.
But
I like him.
Yeah,
He should be
what's
our
his
leader.
name?
Obok.
Okay. Can we give him a nickname?
Obok Lenscrafts is his.
That's already cool.
Yeah.
But I want to mark this guy so we don't forget that he has axe skills.
I think this guy is also a woman.
Sorry, I apologize profusely.
Yeah.
So this lady,
Yes.
can we give her Obok? I mean, Obok is sort of a neutral name. Can we give her a nickname?
Maybe. How do I do this?
Somewhere in the, I
Preferences?
don't know. Somewhere in that menu, there must be a way.
Let's see. U for units, and then there is this new arrival, and then I think I can view unit, and then I can customize, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Customize nickname.
Yeah. And now, can you think of a female warrior poet? I can think of one, but it might be obscure.
Joan Dark,
Oh, that's good. Yeah, why not?
right?
Joan of Arc. So
Joan
does
of Arc, yeah.
I was gonna propose. This is an obscure movie. Maybe
Yes.
someone knows. It. There is this movie called
Star Wars.
Hidden Fortress
Oh.
by Kiyoshi Kurosawa,
Never
where
heard of it.
a sort of samurai lady,
Mm-hmm.
she trains a group of rebels in the forest, and she's like super hardcore. But the thing is, this is a useless story because I just remember I forgot her name. And there was a remake of that, but there was a remake of that where she was called Utsumaki. Okay.
Utsumaki, okay.
Yeah, but I like Joan better.
Joan. So Joan.
Joan. Yeah.
And then N-E? Joanne?
So normally it's Joan of Arc.
Just Jon.
Joan. I think so. Yeah.
Of Arc.
Yeah, that's fine. And now-
A-R-C.
Yeah. So now we know who this is. She's got some skills. I like her. Could have also called her Charcy, like in Diablo. Too late.
So that's Joan of Arc.
Yeah, that was one dwarf. Let's look at the others. There should be more coming, right?
Yeah, there they are. But let's take a V. So this is Lenscraft. This is Fab1 Wires.
He's called Fab.
Fab. F-E-B.
Oh, okay, yeah. What's
He's
the
a
gender?
competent hammer dwarf.
Wow, so many military dwarves.
And he's a he, actually.
Okay.
Novice shield user, armor user, discipline, observer, dodger. A
Okay.
legendary weaponsmith.
Holy shit! That's really good. Sorry, he's even better than Joan.
Immigrants.
Wow, this guy we call Hattori Hanzo or something.
Hotori Hanzo, right, yeah.
Yeah.
And then novice climber and poetry, the laconic barrows, I think.
Is his poet group or whatever?
It says poetry and then the double dot, the laconic barrows, I think.
All right. Whatever that means.
Or the
I'm not sure.
Laconte Brrs.
I don't know.
And I think, yeah, whatever. Okay, so we want to rename him as well.
Hattori. Just so we remember he's a legendary weaponsmith. That is quite good. You need to train someone for quite a while to get there. And training and like smithing is expensive.
Okay. View unit. Customize. Customize nickname. Hattori.
You can leave out the Hanzo, I think. Hattori is enough.
Hattori.
Looks a bit neater.
Hattori.
I would say so, yeah. Watashi wa Hattori desu ka?
This is from Kill Bill, right?
Hattori Hanzo was in Kill Bill, yeah. Isn't he also in other stuff? Didn't
I don't know.
Tarantino steal that? But we know, you've seen that, right? We know what this means. Let's look at the other ones.
Weaponsmiths. So we have 2 weaponsmiths.
Yeah,
and
but
also,
one is strictly better.
Yeah. Okay. Pause.
And they're military dwarves. I mean, maybe she's a killer axe dwarf, right? She can like murder goblins.
I think a miner also arrived.
That's
Let's
good.
see.
They're always welcome.
So this is Joan of Arc. This is Hattori, and then there is Locum.
Yeah. Skills?
It's a she.
Okay.
Competent Maxdwarf, novice shield user, armor user, discipline. Was a fighting group, right?
It seems like that.
A hammer dwarf, an axe dwarf, a marks dwarf, and they're all shield, armor, and discipline users.
I mean, if you
Observers,
really
a dodger.
investigate, they might be related even.
And now comes the best part.
Yeah.
It's a legendary stonecrafter.
Oh shit! I guess the expedition leader just got replaced.
I mean,
Yeah,
they
cool. They've got skills.
fucking chads coming in.
Yeah.
Wow.
Immigrants.
Also, a novice speaker, adequate teacher, novice climber, high master musician,
Uh-huh.
novice singer, novice wind instrumentalist.
Is this just like the
And-
Black Company or
and he-
something? Is this just a military bardic group or whatever? You know what I mean?
D-
Traveling bards that
a
also
D&D
fight.
party
Yes,
with
it's a
only
D&D
bards.
party.
So Dwarven Bard D&D party.
Yes.
All right. Maybe.
Yeah.
And also, she knows a dance.
Yeah, as part of the bardic troupe, right? Yeah, I approve. She doesn't need a better name, but like she's great.
Legendary stonecrafter.
Well,
What do stonecrafts again? Is this the figurines we are selling?
Yeah, she'll make merchandise.
Okay.
I mean, if you have a good name, I'm up for it, but I would keep names for people who are actually very special.
Okay. But then there is Vu or Utok.
Okay.
So Utok.
Utok.
With W.
Can I call you Utok?
Utok? He's a he.
Yeah.
And he just has drink in his description. It's just drink.
Oh.
In a quite
That's
slightly...
his only skill?
No. He's also a professional miner.
Ah.
A dabbling negotiator, judge of intent, conversationalist, comedian, consoler, and pacifier.
He's got mostly social skills.
Yes. He's a novice poet, a novice speaker, an adequate dancer,
Yeah.
but rusty in all 3.
Huh.
And also, he knows a lot. Adequate musician, rusty, novice singer, rusty, competent keyboardist,
Oh, all music stuff.
novice stringed instrumentalist,
Uh-huh.
competent wind instrumentalist, and he knows the instrument Mogast, Tarus, Varus, Zedot, Kegeth, Tatsuk, and has 1, 2, 3, 4 poets with him, and also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 music titles, 6 music titles.
This is awesome, yeah.
And he can dance 3 dances.
That's cool.
So this is the professional miner.
Yeah, but
which
he
just-
really is mostly the poet and socializer, right?
And sings and dances.
This is a bard's bard right here.
Okay.
But he's not useless, he can mine, that's fine. He doesn't need a special name though, in my opinion. Utok is fine.
So this is the third one, yes.
Is there more?
So we have the stonecrafter, the legendary stonecrafter, the legendary weaponsmith, Hattori.
Yeah, and another weaponsmith and axe dwarf.
Yes.
I think this, so we have 4 by now.
Yes.
Are there more?
Let's see.
We will need more bedrooms. Or we make a sleeping hall.
Oh, no, I think Utok was already in our group and I
Oh, okay.
messed up.
Not a problem.
Oh, yeah, he was already there. And he
It's
was
okay.
just drinking. That's why it
Now we
stood there.
know. Okay.
But there's another new arrival.
Yeah.
A third weaponsmith. What? Okay.
Yeah, maybe they all took a course together. I don't know.
In the community college.
Well, it's fine. People die and you lose a weaponsmith, so it's good to have backup.
So it's a competent sword, also a male.
Uh-huh.
Competent swords dwarf.
Yeah.
Novice shield user, novice armor user, competent bow dwarf, novice discipline, novice observer and dodger, legendary weaponsmith,
Wow, okay, that's cool.
adequate spinner, dabbling negotiator, dabbling, judge of intent, conversationalist, comedian, consoler, pacifier,
Yeah.
and novice climber, and poetry and music.
Yeah, okay. But there's nothing out of the ordinary. These all have weapon skills, they've got some music skills, some social skills. If there's, tell me if there's anything that pokes out.
I mean, the two legendary weaponsmiths.
I'm not complaining, I'm just saying there's a pattern here.
Yeah,
and
sure.
I'm just looking
Sure.
for outliers
Sure.
that have weird skills or people who have weirdly many skills.
No, they're just there, I think.
Okay. Okay. Any more?
Oh, I think that's it.
That's it? All right.
Or maybe I've... he has no job. The expedition leader has no... it seems like it.
Okay. Then, right. Pick one of them, perhaps the miner. Adjust his jobs. Give him masonry and architecture, please.
The miner.
Just because we need someone to build that trade depot.
Maybe Joan of Arc?
Sure. It's like, welcome to the fortress. Here, get to work.
Or the Stonecrafter.
Nah, not him.
Okay.
He's actually useful right now. He can immediately get to crafting.
Okay. Go to a view unit. No. Go to unit. And then I want preferences, labor. And now I want to enable what?
Jeanne d'Arc gets masonry and architecture.
So, stoneworking, masonry,
Yeah.
and?
I think it's in under engineering, architecture. Or it's its
No.
own thing.
Other jobs? Architecture.
That one. We
Okay.
also need that for the bridge. So she better be good at this because she's going to be designing the flood bridge.
Is there a possibility to make an error in
No,
constructing?
I don't think so. It'll just take longer.
Okay.
That would be really
Okay.
fucked.
Oh, we've struck some silver again.
Nice. Can start making cool weapons if we want. Or just silver thrones or whatever.
Yeah.
Tell the carpenter to make some beds.
Some more beds. And we need some more bedrooms, right?
Yeah, that's
Sometimes.
true. I'm not sure where you want to dig out the eastern hall and also make bedrooms in there. So we have it sort of symmetrical.
Mm-hmm. Add a new bed. A, B, A, B, A, B. I mean, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 already. We are 14 dwarfs now.
Okay, yeah.
So we need 6 more beds. Right?
Okay. Yeah. But you can also, make a couple more if you want. There will be more dwarves, don't worry.
Okay. So I made like 8 or so.
Yeah, you always need more beds.
Merchant have arrived and are unloading their goods.
Good, go to the trade depot.
Q. Trade depot. Move goods to from depot.
To depot. We need to bring some stuff to trade there. And I don't know what we can trade, but we'll see.
Okay. All? No. Meat,
No.
fish, plants,
First, crafts.
seeds, weapons, crafts.
Yeah,
We have a siltstone figurine.
good. Enable that, move that over.
Move good. Siltstone amulet. Siltstone ring,
All
granite
of
ring,
that
granite bracelet,
That's
granite
all-
scepter.
All junk.
Okay.
that it?
Anything else? I mean, quivers.
Yeah, look at other categories. We need to trade some shit. I don't know. What categories do we have?
Okay, we have some fish.
No, not food. We want to buy food.
Okay, seeds, weapons. We have a copper battle axe.
Yeah, look at the weapons. We can make them ourselves, but the axe we want to keep to chop wood. Are there other weapons?
No.
Shit. We have one axe in this fortress. Crap. Well, we have weapons.
We have a lot of wood.
Nah, don't
Okay.
trade resources.
Stone. We have silver nuggets.
No. It's better to trade, like, refined wares. What about furniture? Do they take that? Is it too heavy?
They don't take furniture.
Yeah, okay.
What we do have is, okay, tool. We can repair wood step ladder. Can sell that.
Yeah, market.
We don't need a ladder. Okay.
Well, we can make one ourselves, you know.
Okay. Then we have barrels. A lot of barrels we can sell.
Yeah, select some. We can make those too. Which is, I'm just make sure they're empty.
They're empty. So a sand pear wood barrel is empty,
Yeah.
but a fish barrel is not
No.
empty, right?
I think so. Well, sand pear, that's a fruit. It's not empty.
And pear wood barrel?
Oh, pear wood? Then it.
Pear, I think.
You know what? Maybe we
P-E-
just.
P-E-A-R, is it?
That's a pear. That's Birne
Yeah.
for eating. Let's just skip the barrels. It's too confusing, and we need them anyway. Maybe we're not that desperate.
Okay.
Is there anything else?
Buckets?
Yeah. Well, we need. Well, how many do we have?
3.
Trade 2. We need one for the well.
Okay. I think pear wood is just, Birnholz. So,
Yeah, I see. You can select it if you want, but I vote we
Okay,
keep
reindeer leather quiver.
barrels. Yeah.
Okay, we
Get
have
rid of
three,
that shit.
3 of them.
I keep one for a hunter or whatever. But that's probably worth something.
Okay. Then we have a seed barrel with
No.
walnut wood.
No.
Okay. A pigtail bag.
Yeah, sure. Throw it in there.
Then we have a pigtail thread. We have a
Sure.
few.
We can make those things.
We have 5 of them, so I keep 1.
Yeah.
We have pigtail ropes to sell.
Keep one.
Mhm.
That's a good strategy.
Splints. I
Yeah,
don't
keep
know.
one.
And crutches.
Keep one. We can make all that stuff. And right now, we need food.
Okay.
That's probably fine. Let him move that stuff.
View good. No, this is not right. Escape done. Okay.
And now what's going to happen is all the dwarves will haul all that stuff to those people. And we need someone to be the trade liaison. I'm not sure. There's a menu somewhere where you select special roles for dwarves. Can you find that?
A menu where what?
Where you select special roles for dwarves, like the broker and like I think the trade liaison is in there. It's its own menu. If you just hit tab and you look at all the different menus, you know, like designate and queue and stuff. What is there? What other stuff?
Job list?
That one.
Okay. No, this is a job list. So what jobs
okay.
are currently
Yeah,
done?
Never mind. Go back.
Squads, hauling, zones, hotkeys, look, status, locations and occupations.
Yeah,
view-
look at that one.
View units. Is there?
Locations and occupations.
No, this messenger, assign occupation. What is this? I don't know what this is. Locations. I'm currently in enter. Assign occupations. Okay. Now I can assign who will be the messenger.
What other occupations are there?
Nothing else.
Okay, weird. Maybe what I was looking for, maybe not.
Okay, so there are also nobles and administrators.
That one, yeah. That's, I promise you, that's the right one.
So we have the expedition leader.
That's assigned, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Militia commander, sheriff, hammerer, manager, chief, medical dwarf, broker, and bookkeeper.
So we need a broker, I'm pretty sure. We can also get a bookkeeper. Maybe make that, just give it all to the expedition leader. Make him the broker. And that's the
Okay.
one who will trade.
But
I
he has
think.
no relevant skills for that.
Do you see someone who has relevant skills?
R replace. No relevant skills.
It might be that no one.
Nobody has relevant
Then
skills.
make it the expedition leader. I mean, he's gonna be a baron soon. He better learn this shit. And actually make someone else the bookkeeper, because the bookkeeper that's sort of a busy job.
The administrator can do this.
We have an administrator? Yeah, sure.
Because he is a novice record keeper.
Uh-huh. Yeah, give it to him. We will need to give him an office, but we'll get to that. One thing after the other.
Okay.
So, and now, after the dwarves have hauled all this crap to the trade depot, we can actually trade. And you can select the depot again with Q, make sure there's an option for getting the broker there or whatever, because this isn't complicated enough. Like request trader at depot or whatever.
I mean, I'm currently... Okay, the trade depot, I have the options G to move goods to or from depot.
We did that, right?
I can press T for trade, but it's grayed out.
Yeah,
so I
because
can't
there's
do
no
this.
trader there right now.
And then is R, no trader needed at depot.
Hit R.
Trader requested at depot.
Now that, I assume that means that is active, that we are now requesting a trader to
Okay.
go to the depot. And once he's there and all the goods are there, you can go back there with Q and hit T and actually do the trading.
Yes.
This is,
Indeed.
once you know how this works, it's actually okay. But it's not super easy.
Trade. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Yeah, now I have a lot of...
I know, this is tough.
Okay.
But this is how we do the actual trading.
Mhm.
So
How do
let's-
we sell first, right?
So you trade, right? So you have to select from them what you want from them,
Uh-huh.
and then put up your goods to swap, right? To trade,
Okay.
to exchange, to barter.
Okay.
So let's look at their stuff first. Maybe they don't even have anything we want, right?
Do we want to search something? Here's a search option.
Do they have so much that we need to search?
I mean, it's
This
one
isn't
whole
a large-
page. Okay. Bismuth Bards. Should I read it?
Let's just go over it.
Okay. They have Bismuth bars.
No,
Cut rose quartzes.
no,
Yellow zircons.
no.
Single cut onyx opals.
Okay, you can skip that stuff. I'm just looking for food, honestly.
Okay, food. So no blocks, no glass, no clay, fire clay,
No.
rope, flask, water skin,
No.
sill, toy hammer, puzzle box, hammer, zinc cage with a goose.
That's food. You can get that. But it might be very expensive. Look for normal food first.
Okay. There's a bull in a cage.
Yeah, not the cage. Those are really expensive.
Oh yeah, that's 320,
Dwarf bucks.
whatever.
Zircons, I think.
Yeah, so pine barrel, walnut, fungi wood bucket. Okay. Cedar bucket, training axe, training sword, silk coat, low boot, buckler, shield, gauntlet, silk, pigtail bag, cloth, a lot of cloth.
It's cool, but I want food first.
Yeah.
I guess maybe you can search for food, but I don't know.
Leather. So, chopped giant olm liver.
Here we go. It's feeding time.
How many
Yeah.
do we want? 5.
As many as you can.
Okay. Then goat lung.
Yes. Delicious.
Wolf in
Intestines? Yes.
intestines, yeah.
I'm glad they don't bring anything that's actually tasty.
Giant olm tribe.
Yeah.
Jaguar tribe.
Oh, this is
Lobster. Fish. I mean, we have fish.
so- doesn't matter. I just want stuff to eat.
Fish.
We need to get through
turtle.
winter.
Fish. Turtle. Fish. Plum helmets.
Yes.
Plum helmets. Plum.
My favorite. Ah, this is so good. I love the sound
So,
of the keyboard.
yeah. Spinach leaves.
Yeah, sure. Oh, as a side.
Quarry bush leaves.
Uh-huh, that's good.
Red spinach leaves. Purple amaranth leaves,
Sure.
quarry bush leaves, spinach leaves.
We can brew that stuff into drinks, so that's cool.
So and then the leaves, right? We want caper leaves.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what these are, but and purple amaranth leaves.
Sure.
And muskmelons.
Ah,
Whatever these
best
are.
melons.
Cave spider silk thread. Okay, so
No, not that.
thread, yarn, trousers, corkscrew, cheese.
Oh yeah.
Cheese, cheap
Pig cheese.
horse cheese. Do we actually have enough money for this?
We'll find out.
Okay.
And if not, we'll reduce the amount. But
Okay.
I mean, does it
camel
actually
cheese.
tell you the money amount that we are accumulating in requests?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. Because if the dwarf isn't skilled enough, they won't even know. The game won't tell you how much it is. Because you don't know.
Yes, I can see that. Our value is at 0.
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't selected anything.
Yeah, let's go to our stuff and put it up, and we'll see how much we're worth, okay? You see how our value, how it should go up, right?
Yeah, we're at 338.
Well, we could buy that bull.
But we already selected food for 850.
Yeah, it sucks. I think you have to say goodbye to maybe some of those leaves, deselect some of the leaves, or like just stuff that's very expensive, I don't know, and get to like the value we can afford and then trade.
Okay, plum helmets are 20 each. The fish is much cheaper,
Okay.
but this giant olm tripe is very expensive.
Oh, deselect that then.
And also the giant olm liver.
Apparently giant olm is very coveted by
Yes.
dwarves.
And also jaguar tripe.
Just rare meat, I suppose.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, I will deselect all the things. Oh, and also the plum helmets are more expensive than the fish is.
But they stay good longer, I think. But I don't know. I'll leave it up to you.
Oh, and also the cheese is very expensive, I see.
Yeah. I mean, you like it for a reason, right?
Yes, I do. Okay, reindeer cheese. And cheese, splints, copy, pulley, sheet. Okay, now we've 140, so we can get some plum helmets, right? I deselected those.
Sure, yeah. Okay.
Maybe one cheese.
Mm-hmm.
What do we want? Alpaca cheese.
Yeah, that sounds delicious. Alpaca is probably close to a goat. And
Okay.
honestly, I
So
mean...
it costs...
yeah.
Sorry?
No, goat cheese is nice, I was going to say,
Okay.
in real life.
330, and we
Uh-huh.
have 338.
Yeah, try trading. See if he takes the offer.
View good.
Come on, fingers
mark
crossed.
for trade. T for trade.
Yeah.
Are you sure you want to trade the selected goods?
Yes.
Okay. With your trade goods... what happened?
Did he refuse?
I don't know. He says, with your trade goods such as they are, I can't fathom you ending up with all of these items.
Yeah. Drop the cheese. Try again. You need to make it... you need to sweeten the deal, right? He needs to make a good profit.
Okay. Let's trade again. Didn't work.
Yeah, and you can't do this. You know, he gets pissed eventually. So make it deselect a bunch of stuff, you know. Try half of what we're offering. It's rough, man. These caravans, they've got all the leverage because they come all the way out here.
Ah, we traded.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
We
So
got some fish and a few plum helmets.
it's better than nothing.
Okay.
Since we literally traded away worthless junk.
Yeah, that's right.
You can make sure the stone crafting workshop is enabled and cranking out stuff.
I mean, the game was paused all the time.
Yeah,
when we
just
traded.
because if we make more stone crafting junk while they're still here, we can still trade that stuff.
Okay.
So I just want that thing to be.
It's on
cranked.
repeat.
Okay.
The
And maybe disable the expedition leader to be stone crafter after all, because we have the legendary one now, right?
I think so.
Yeah. So
Let
we
me
don't
see.
want this newbie jamming up the workshop.
The Stonecraft is actually doing this because the expedition leader
Okay.
is at the trade depot.
That makes sense. That's probably fine. Because the legendary, they work really fast.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. What do you say? Should we call it here?
Yeah, I think it's a good
Yeah.
place to stop.
I think so too. And next time we'll get the farm up and running.
Yes.
Hopefully. But we did a lot in very
I mean-
little in-game time.
Maybe we should buy some seeds, right?
I think we have seeds. And also,
Okay.
if dwarves eat the actual plump helmets, you'll get seeds out of that.
Ah, great. Okay.
So
and
that'll
we
be
bought
fine.
some.
Yeah. So thank you, Steffen, for playing. Thank you, dear viewer, for watching. We love playing this game. If you have any suggestions, you can leave them in the comments. You can subscribe to the channel, and you can follow us on Twitter @makes_play. Steffen, do you have any last words?
I had a blast, and I'm looking forward to the next time.
All right. Bye.
Bye.